Beautiful, aren't they? So normal seat, 32,000. It's like this, and then dip into the sauce and eat. Well, it looks like this. Hang on. Hello, good morning from Vientiane. This is my second day here since I got back from the south. So Vientiane or Viengchan is the capital city of Laos, and it's also the largest city in the country with over 900,000 population. Like any other big cities, Vientiane can be, boring, relaxing, as well as, noisy and stressful, especially during the rush hours. Because the traffic jam here is as bad as in a big city like Bangkok. So in terms of sightseeing, Vientiane doesn't have much to offer. I mean, of course, there are many beautiful temples all around, like Wat Thad Luang, which is the biggest temples in Laos. And the Buddha Park is one of the main attractions here in the capital. I mean, in the evening, there's more things going on if you, take a walk along the Mekong River, and you'll see where all the night markets and street foods are located. And today's adventure, I'm gonna take a visit to this war monument called Pha Keo. So this monument that I mentioned is just located about 2 kilometers away from Old Town area where I'm staying. So I'm gonna walk there and I'll see how it is. I mean, I was there 11 months ago and it was so dead and quiet because Laos was in strict lockdown back then, and now, since life started, to getting back to normal, it'll be interesting to come back and see how it is. So let's go. Now it's almost 10:30 and you don't see much life going on here. Oh yeah, this is my favorite ice cream shop and it's closed. That's too bad. Well, there's not much going on during the day anyway, so I'll come back in the evening and see how things are in this area. It used to be very lively before the pandemic, but as you can see now, everything seems to have closed or shut down. Interesting. Yeah, Nampu is one of the most lively areas in the city, but it's kind of dead. This is the colonial building, some French architect. Laos was French colonial for 60 years. And this is some of the things that French left behind, the architect. Living library. Beautiful building. All right, let's continue on. The car park in this city is pretty unorganized, as you can see here. People just park anywhere they want, so it's kind of not nice to This is the only one mosque in Vientiane capital. I'm gonna go and have a look. There are not many Muslim community living in Laos, but there are some, like here. That little mosque is kind of beautiful. It's very blue. It's fascinating to, you know, in a Buddhist country where you have so many Buddhist temples, and then there's a little mosque right here. This is very Chinese style. What is it? Looks like it's a restaurant or something. Still closed. Too early, maybe? Since 1970. I didn't realize that it's been here for so long. I mean, I've been to Vientiane so many times that I can't even count, and I didn't know that there's mosque here until today when I noticed the blue group. Interesting. Office of the Muslim Association, Vientiane Laos PDR. Well, there's not much happening here. Alright, it's very quiet. I don't see no one here. Let's go back and continue on our walk to the morning market. This building is very unusual. The color is another French architect, colonial building. And this is the police office. Oh, it's the embassy of Brunei. Wow. That is huge. See that? It's beautiful building. I love these big trees on the side of the street. And those are some street food that I always bought every time when I'm in Vientiane. I'm probably gonna have it later for lunch or something. It's the presidential palace. There are quite many French architects here, the colonial buildings, and they're beautiful. It's good that they're still being preserved and use it for good. And this is one of them. is the bank, one of the banks. See that? It's nice architecture, isn't it? Okay, we're almost there, the morning market. Some ladies selling some souvenirs and gifts. These are some herbs and medicines. Yeah, these are turmerics, and these are some traditional herbs and medicines. So this building on the other side of the street used to be the biggest shopping mall in Vientiane. Many years ago, you know, it's called Talasao or Morning Market, where now we have this shopping center called Vientiane Center. So yeah, this is a Vientiane Capital bus station. Oh, yeah, I think the international bus has resumed already. So it's Lao Thai bus ticket here. Okay, so this is where you buy the ticket. Right, so there's Nong Khai and Udon Thani. Okay, if you want to get the bus from here to Thailand, then this is it. Here, right here at the morning market bus station. Alright, so this is the main center where all the shuttle buses are. Well, it doesn't look like before, it's still quiet. So back then it was like that, like all the electric shuttle bus that you can take from this point to any part of the city. So bus stand, bus timetable, bus station. And now it's more like trucks. I guess because of COVID, everything's limited now. Yeah, this is one of them. There are not quite many like before. Well, let's go to Vientiane Center, the largest shopping mall in Laos. Nice street food. Motor show or something. It's car show. Oh, it's so quiet. Oh, that's the entrance. Well, let's take a walk around. It's boring. Is that? You know what? It reminds me of the airport, like duty-free section at the airport. I mean, they have all kinds of things, all kinds of luxury products, but then it's totally dead. It's quiet. Kind of feel bad for them. I don't know how much it costs for rent here. It's gonna cost a fortune. You see all this luxury jewelries and watches and wow. And yet there's no one here. Only me. Kind of miss my shopping time in London where, you know, walking along Oxford Street, so many choices, so many stores. These are suits and tie. It's 50% discount. That's a lot. Quite nice. And this is the best seller. Some cosmetic. Some food court here. Nice comfy chair. Another cosmetic shop here. And these sections are only gold and jewelries and wow. Saturday and Sunday should be a lot more busier. More like furniture. Nice comfy bed. Fridge and washing machine. Bed. I need one of those. Just kidding, no, I don't need one of those. Another washing machine and fridge. And then here, some aircon, rice cooker. Anyway, well, it's boring. Let's go down. There's nothing to see here. I'm glad I come back. Alright, since we're here anyway, so why not just go and check at the cinema complex. I used to come here one time, long time ago before the COVID, to watch the movies. And it was nice. Let's see what's the show going on here. Oh, these are the show. So these are the price lists. So normal seat, 32,000. If you have student card, it's 24,000 kip and then 16,000. Oh, that's not too bad. This is our waiting lounge. Alright, that's where you get your ticket. I remember last time when I bought my ticket from here. Well, let's go back. That's it. That's it. Look. This is the last section of the building. Oh, they have Apple Store as well. Another luxury brand watch, Omega. And it's quiet. I'm not sure how many people can afford it. I mean, considering Laos, people are low income. The average income here is only $150 per month. And then all these luxury goods selling for a few $1,000s, that doesn't make any sense. Well, there's some rich people out there who can afford it anyway, so I'm sorry to say that. Just because they can afford it doesn't mean others can't as well. Oh. Well. This is the iconic taxi in Laos called Jumbo or Tuk Tuk. These are the bamboo baskets for sticky rice. It's beautiful, aren't they? Any kind of that? I'll not bring. Okay, I'll not bring it. I just got myself this melon for 7,000 kip. So with exchange rate now, 7,000 kip is about $50 or something. Less than that. Laos is facing very high inflation, unfortunately. You see, this is one of the reasons that I don't want to come back home yet. Is because Laos is facing multiple crises. So first is the fuel, and now with the inflation, and another problem is the cost of living. It's very expensive compared to before. Anyway, it's really good, very sweet. Like I said, Vientiane doesn't have much to offer, but when it comes to the there are quite many beautiful ones like this all around the place. So I mean, if you're a person who likes temples and pagodas, then Vientiane is one of the best places to discover. That is huge. Very big hall. What is this there? It's all in French, sorry I can't read. This is the seven-headed Naga. So in Buddhist culture, Naga is a symbol of, you know, protection and power. So it protects the oceans and rivers. So yeah, as you see, in every temple there's a Naga or a dragon, you know, on the door. It's a sign of, you know, guardians and protections and stuff like that. This temple is beautiful. These two statues are just new delivered or something, so wrapped in plastic. Alright, let's walk to Wat Thad Luang Monument. I think we're not far from there. That's it. And this is the one that I'm talking about, the War Monument or Wat Thad Luang. This is the main landmark here in Vientiane capital. Just located right in the center of the city. Wat Thad Luang is translated as Victory Gate. It is a war monument in the center of Vientiane capital, Laos. It was built between 1957 to 1968. The monument was dedicated to those who fought in the struggle for independence from France. And like I mentioned before, that Laos was French colonial for 60 years from 1893 until 1953. This concrete monument with a wide avenue leading to it similar in style to Arc de Triomphe in Paris, France. If you have a chance to go out there and overlooking down the road, it's very similar in terms of locations and how the style compared to Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Unfortunately, we cannot go out there. Usually they open the gate so we can go up there and see the view of the city, and it costs only 5,000 kip to go up there, but because of the COVID, it still remains shut. Well, I guess we could just have a look from down here. Anyway, just by coming back here and walking around this monument reminds me a lot of my younger self back in 2003 when my sister took me here for the first time. You know, I grew up in a countryside where there's no car, no electricity, no roads, so I've never seen a car until that year when my sister took me here to Vientiane capital for the first time. And she took me here to this monument. I was so surprised. I was like, wow, I've never seen anything like this before. And I had my first fruit shake. It was heaven. Oh my gosh, you know, by thinking back, I just want to laugh at myself, and at the same time kind of adorable, you know. This building is so beautiful. Again, another colonial building. Is it a bank or a guest house or a private home? I don't think it's a private home. Workhouse. It's gorgeous. So this guest house is the one that I've always stayed every time when I came to Vientiane. It's beautiful and affordable, but unfortunately since the COVID started, it has been shut down and it hasn't been reopened since. So that's very sad, very sad. I like this style because it's one of the colonial building. If you have a look at that, you see? And in that little building is very nice room. So I ended up getting street food. This is yeah, it's wrapped in a plastic. This is vegetable salad, and chili sauce, and some crispy pork, and some sticky rice here. Let's have it. A lot of sticky rice, 5,000 calories. And I got here the chili paste, my favorite, something spicy. I haven't had it for a long time. It's kind of annoying that everything here is wrapped in plastic bag, but that's how it is. And this is some vegetable salad. So I'm just gonna pour it down here so it's easy for me to eat it. It's healthy, but it doesn't look very nice. And then here is the crispy pork. Is well, it looks like this. Hang on. Or I don't think it's the pork. It's more like the liver, beef or some sort of. It's fine. And chili sauce, love it. And this is how a lot of people eat it. So you take sticky rice like this and then dip into the sauce and eat.